Hello everyone, thanks for joining us today on this rainy day in Michigan. This episode is special for me because this meal is a veganized version of a zucchini pumpkin lasagna that my husband made for one of our first dates, and it was delicious. So we're going to head to the kitchen and veganize it using a Vasta slicer. I'm going to give it another shot because I used it for sushi with cucumber and it didn't do as well. So let's head to the kitchen and make some awesome lasagna. Okay, so of course for lasagna we're going to need some lasagna noodles. So right now I've got those boiling. They're going to cook for only 8 minutes since they're going to be going in the oven and cooking longer in the lasagna form. I want them to still continue to cook while they're baking so they absorb some of the liquid that the zucchini is going to let off, as well as the liquid from the sauce. Because I've made zucchini lasagna without the pasta before and it came out too watery. So we definitely want the pasta to absorb some of the liquid. Okay, so while the pasta is cooking, I'm going to cook up my Beyond sausage. Okay, so my noodles are done, and I'm gonna just take a little bit of my jarred sauce and put it on the bottom of my pan. And the rest of this is gonna go in the pan with my Beyond sausage. Okay, it's just so the pasta doesn't stick to the bottom because we're gonna layer pasta in there. Okay, I'm gonna cut some basil to mix into my ricotta. Or I should say ricotta. I keep calling it regatta, and my husband corrected me and said regatta or sailboat races. So I still have to get used to saying ricotta the way you're supposed to say it. I've always called it regatta. Okay. So my fresh basil. So we're gonna take our ricotta and we're gonna add canned pumpkin to it, 100% canned pumpkin, as well as the fresh basil. Okay, so now for the fun of trying to get the pasta to work better with the zucchini than I had success with cucumbers. So we're gonna take our thickest zucchini. I'm hoping I won't have to use all of these, but I have them for backup just in case. So I'm gonna take my 2 largest zucchini and cut a very straight 90-degree angle. The marker to measure. Okay. Whoops, there goes my guard again. We're gonna pull it, unlock it and pull it back. Put the fat side down. You gotta pull it back to line it up because it doesn't always line up nicely. Okay, I already feel like it's not going to work because it's a little off. I'm going to try that again. See, this just doesn't want to line up with the other side of the hole. I need a third hand to push while I'm holding it. Try it. Down it goes. Okay. You have to pull the zucchini onto the blades. release. And hopefully we'll get some zucchini here. I would say it works much better. The Vasta works much better on a zucchini than it does a cucumber. So I'm happy to show you that my money was not wasted. There we go, look at that. Perfect. So I'm gonna do that with my remaining zucchinis. And since I don't know how much I need, I'm gonna start layering. Okay, so this is gonna go in a preheated 375-degree oven for about 45 minutes. Just a few more. And there it is. So obviously it's bubbling hot. It's gonna have to sit for about 10 minutes before I can slice it. By the feel of the zucchini in there, I'm thinking I could have cooked it a little bit longer for softer zucchini. Yeah, this wasn't cooled off enough. Once it cools off, it'll just thicken a little bit more. Okay, so tonight, I didn't eat in front of the camera because this was served up to my mother-in-law tonight, and it was just my mother-in-law, my husband, and I, and half the lasagna is gone. So if that says anything about how good it was quite yummy. My husband had seconds. And as far as the Vasta goes, it has redeemed itself because I was able to make nice slices for the zucchini in here, unlike the cucumber episode with the sushi. I could not do cucumber very well with this. But I will have to say, my only complaint with the Vasta at this point now is that they should make it with a guard that stays on for safety purposes better, because this constantly falls off when I'm using it, which tells me I have to be extra careful. Anybody that buys this has to be extra careful not to cut themselves if this falls off on you. But other than that, this is definitely worth $20. It is a very handy tool to make unique food items with, and it definitely makes nice slices of zucchini for a zucchini lasagna. I'm gonna experiment with some other things as well in the future with it. So this lasagna was definitely another party for our taste buds tonight. I hope you too try this lasagna. You don't need a Vasta to be able to make this. You can make it with a mandolin. Just cut your zucchini nice and thin for it. Until next time, take care.